Have you ever noticed that after spending time with certain people, you feel a little bit drained? Or maybe you feel completely drained, even if nothing bad happened. That's not in your head. That is an energy exchange. Energy exchanges are real. Energy does exist. Human beings do have energetic auras. And if you want to protect your aura and stay in your power, you have to recognize when someone's feeding off of your energy. And then you can decide what level of access they truly deserve. My name is Angel and welcome back to the Angel Allure. Here we talk about women enhancing their confidence, magnetism, their self-esteem, and owning their allure. Every connection you have, whether it's through a friend, a family member, someone, a distant friend, acquaintance, someone in your community, people you see in public, out in the wild, every interaction you have is an energetic exchange between two people. You either give off a good aura and vibe or you receive a good aura and vibe. Sometimes you receive a negative vibe when you gave a good one, or vice versa. Let's get right into understanding the energy exchange and how it works. Every connection you have, whether a friend, a family, or coworker, it all has an energetic charge. We as human beings, we have energetic auras surrounding us, and those frequencies affect our feelings, our moods, our thoughts, or our aura, as the kids say. So here's the funny thing, energy drainers don't always look toxic on the surface. Sometimes they can be very attractive, charming, successful, and still be an energy drainer. Actually, I would say that happens more often than not. I think people that aren't attractive or aren't as successful or don't have as good charming presentations probably don't get away with energy draining as well, because people can see them from afar and they're kind of like judging them people based on appearance. Well, oftentimes people with good looks can and will be possibly energy drainers. So that's why it's important to be careful. Don't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes they are the ones venting every day, seeing if you'll listen, seeing if you'll support. Sometimes days turns into weeks. You can have a friendship connection that lasts months where a person just complains. And you may think, I know a lot of times women and females feel like they are bonding off of this connection, but it's negative. It's a negative energy feedback loop. And you need to protect yourself from that, because how are you going to wake up every day and have your positive aura? I have a video on positive auras and how to attract abundance. I'll put at the end of this video. How are you going to limitlessly attract abundance with an energy drainer around you? It's not going to happen. And also, if God is planning to implant his blessings in you and then it's still his blessings in you, it's going to be hard to do that if you have a snake in the grass right next to you, because that person can veer you away, direct you away from the light, direct you away from the abundance, distract you from your opportunity, bring your energy down right before your big moment, distract you in the middle of your shining season. They're subtly making you responsible for their mood, or always steering the conversation but towards drama. We already know how that goes. It's not good. It's not good vibes, you guys. It's not good auras, period. It's not good aura. Now, you may not be able to avoid every person like that. Maybe it's a family member. Not everyone's willing or able to choose to cut off their family. Some people do. Some don't, because you love your family. You want the best for them. But you can decide how much focus, time, and attention you allow this person or these people to occupy on your phone, in person, through text. Not everyone needs to have your number. The church I go to, they put our phone numbers in the directory. Why? I'm not so sure. But if people text me and I respond and it doesn't seem like it's a good vibe, I'm cutting that tie off. I'm ending that connection. I will say, if I see you at church, I would love to have a conversation then, but I would like to keep my phone number private. You have to protect yourself. Awareness is the first boundary. Be aware of people's energetic positioning. What is the subtext? We learned a lot about subtext when I went to theater school, acting school, watching films and seeing people on stage. People say one thing with their words, but what are they saying energetically? What kind of energy are they sending your way based on their behaviors? What is their vibes saying? What are they thinking inside? I feel like I've naturally trained myself at this point to be able to see what people are thinking. That's an extremely important skill because you have to be able to spot the drain. Here's what you look out for. Don't let other people bring your energy down through venting, hostility, negativity, negative programming, family news, drama, useless media. I stopped watching the news years ago, devastating. Weak auras, people that are I'm not going to say desperate is not what I meant to say. People that are devastated, continuously having devastation, have no autonomy over their life. They're in a different phase where they need to work on themselves and reconnect with you once things are figured out. That's the way it works. It's a dog eat dog world. It's every man, every woman for themselves. Some people are partnering up and having relationships and marriages. That's an excellent thing. I am a supporter of marriage and partnership. I do think it's a good thing to value. But as a single woman, if you are a single woman on this channel, you have to protect yourself from people who are emotional leeches, men who are emotional leeches, jealousy, jealous subtweeters, disbelievers, people who do not believe in God. All of this noise will make you feel physically off. You won't know why. You'll be depressed, months will go by. You can't figure out why you feel this way. You're surrounded by negativity. You're surrounded by hate. You're trying to, like Jay-Z said, it's so funny. This is my second time quoting Jay-Z in a video today, which I think is hilarious. You're trying to move in a room full of vultures, and you don't even understand that you're in a room full of vultures. So that's why we need to open up our eyes and see. You need to become a seer. This is extremely important. You need to have the ability to see through people. You need to have the ability to understand what struggles people are facing underneath that they may be projecting onto you. So you can separate those projections from who you really are and what you are experiencing and separate it from your value. They cannot define you with their projections. Absolutely not. Sometimes you can feel it in your throat chakra. When you're talking about topics that are not important, irrelevant, that is draining your energy, you may feel this tight dryness in your throat or suddenly your stomach hurts. That is your body giving you a sign that this vibration isn't for me. Get out of there. Get out of there fast. My angel Lord, get out of there. Okay, moving on. You'll know because your mood suddenly drops. Instead of feeling connection with this person, suddenly you find yourself wondering, are they for me? Is this a diss? Do they want me stagnant? Are they bringing me down? Are they my op? If you have to question or wonder if someone is your op, newsflash, they're not for you. Now, if you need to strategically utilize these connections, go on, girl. But be aware, be conscious, protect your light, protect your energy, protect your aura. Your body always registers the truth before your mind rationalizes it. Like right now, I feel thirsty. I don't know where my water is. I feel like it's over there somewhere. I'm not going to get it. I need to work with whatever light that I have. The sun is actually going down right now, so we need to wrap this video up before it gets too dark. Sometimes you can't fully walk away from people. Sometimes the drainer is a boss, a relative, someone you still need to interact with. You need to maintain this relationship. You need to maintain this connection. In those cases, a boundary becomes eternal. I learned from another creator. I wish I could remember her name. Grace? I forget her last name, but she has blonde hair. She lives in Vegas. Like, she's always putting on lip balm and looking cute. She says, practice your boundaries. I think this is so good because I'm someone that also learned boundaries later in life and had to realize to be prepared to utilize them correctly so people don't get offended. If you brush people off and ignore them, they will be offended. They will judge you. But if you practice a boundary that says, hey, I'm not so sure about this week, but I'll get back to you, you're good to go. You're protecting yourself in a positive way that's acceptable within society. Before engaging Remind yourself that you're always grounded in your own frequency. Visualize a soft light around you, an aura around you. There's light shining towards your bright aura, energetic bubble. Not a wall, but a filter, keeping other people out and keeping your shining aura inside. The people that get to come inside your shining light bubble of aura are the people that support it, the people that add to your glow, the people that genuinely want the best for you. Otherwise, you limit your emotional investments, you limit your emotional connections, and you respond with calmness, not reaction. For people that are trying to trigger you, people that are trying to get you out of character, always respond with calm classiness. And when it comes to through text message, don't ever think that sending things through text means that you're hiding behind your phone. Don't say anything through phone you wouldn't say in person, and don't tell any person anything that you wouldn't want to share on your social media or to the public. And after interactions, reset your field. How to reset your field. When you're walking into your apartment, say things like, I let projections go back to sender. I clear my mind, my heart, and my space as I enter into my space of peace. Allow me to be free from negativity, from danger, from hate, from strife, whatever it is, whatever comes to you, whatever comes from your heart. Sometimes it's time to let go completely. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Other times you'll know when the connection is just over. You can't protect your energy and entertain people that make an excitement or a spectacle or a headline about keeping up with you. It's like my video, you can't shrink to fit into a smaller place that's not meant for you. You'll never be able to elevate beyond those frequencies. You can't protect your energy and entertain what drains you at the same time. That's another way to say that. Peace isn't selfish, it's sacred. You can't protect your energy and entertain what drains you at the same time. Letting go doesn't make you cold. It makes you clear. Protecting yourself doesn't mean isolating yourself. It means honoring your frequency. Keep your circle tight, keep your aura high, and remember, you don't owe anyone your light, especially those that refuse to bring their own. That's all for now, my angel Laura. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. This was such a good chat. Send me a like, a comment if you liked this video, what resonated, what didn't. Give me any ideas on things that you would like to see me share, and also go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram if you're feeling fancy. Love you, doll, and I'll see you later. Bye.